Let's review the PatioMage Ergonomic Office Chair. On first impression, I gotta say this is probably one of the most luxury office chairs I've ever reviewed, and I gotta say I really love the design of it. And as far as assembly goes, this chair was super easy to put together. As you can see, the instructions are very clear, and it only took me about 30 minutes, and I did this all by myself. As we take a closer look, one of my favorite features about this chair is actually the design. If you take a closer look, you have like triangles that are knitted into the fabric all the way from the headrest, body, lumbar support, and even the cushion of the chair. They all have the same design. It's just an extremely nice touch. And if we take a closer look here at the fabric, it is a very breathable material that goes all throughout this chair. So whenever you're sitting for long periods of time, you're not getting sweaty or extra hot. Now, taking a look here at the headrest, it is adjustable in multiple ways. We can actually tilt this back, we can tilt it down, and we can even pull this up or down just depending on how tall that we are. And as we move down the chair, another great feature is this built-in lumbar support. It is very high quality and heavy duty, so whenever you're sitting here for a long time, you're not going to really hurt your back. And it also has a really cool design on the back as well. And moving on to the armrest, these actually have a very firm memory foam, which I really enjoy, and they are adjustable in multiple ways as well. We have this little lever on the side where if we push it in, we can adjust the height of it, so you can move it higher or lower, just depending on where you want your arms to rest. You can also adjust these armrests horizontally, just like that, if you want them to sit further back. And the last way you can adjust these armrests is the angle. You can have them face inward, you can have them face centrally, or you can even have them face outward. And as I'm sitting up close, I gotta say this is probably one of the coolest designed office chairs I've ever seen. But on to more features. If we take a closer look here at the side, this little lever right here is going to allow us to adjust the base of the chair horizontally. I have it out a little bit, so if we press it in, it's going to push back in place just like that. Next, our second lever actually has multiple functions, as you can see right there. The first function is going to allow us to sit higher or lower in the chair. All you have to do is press in and the chair is going to rise. The second function is we can actually pull this outward, and now we can tilt the chair backwards, and whenever we're leaning at a certain angle that we like, we can push it back in to lock it in place so you can be leaning back at more of an angle. And last but not least, of course, we have our tensioner. We can tighten this up if we don't want the chair to rock as much. Another great design of this chair is actually the base. You get this really cool stainless steel that really stands out whenever you walk into a room. It's also equipped with 5 caster wheels, so this chair is going to roll wherever you move it. And to give you guys a better visualization, I just wanted to go ahead and sit in the chair for you. But I gotta say, this is probably one of my favorite chairs I've ever reviewed. And for size reference, I am 6 feet tall, about 180 pounds. But again, this chair is very customizable to your body type. I personally think the neck rest is like at the perfect height. So if you want to have good posture, it can still support you that way. And if you just want to lean back, you can also rest. I'm not going to lie, this is probably the nicest office chair I've ever sat in. And if you guys are trying to upgrade yours, I would highly recommend this one.